Welcome to the Tom Power Cooking Show. I am your guest host, Tom Power. Today we are going to make turkey and ricotta meatballs from Fresh Prep. First we want to do is fill our pot with water and put that on the stove to start boiling. Next we're going to drain our ground turkey and pat it dry with a paper towel and put it in a bowl. Next we're going to put in our Italian seasoning. We also got some panko breadcrumbs. We need to use half the garlic, so we take this amount of garlic that's in the container and we just take half of that to get half the garlic. It also wants half the ricotta. We're also going to put some salt and some pepper to taste. Obviously this is raw meat, so you don't taste it, just go with your heart. So we've got our raw meat mixture. So now what we're going to do is mix this mixture together with our hands. I'm going to take our mixture and put it into roughly 18 1-inch meatballs. If you wanted more meatballs, you would just make them a bit smaller. If you wanted less meatballs, you can just make them bigger or throw out some of the mixture if you want to be wasteful. So I've got 18 perfectly round uniform meatballs. So this recipe calls for some bell peppers to be cut into halves. So I've got this bell pepper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half. Inside the bell pepper there is seeds and this little green shit on the top. We want to get rid of that. So I'm just going to scoop that out and put it in the garbage compost. Next what we want to do is prep our parsley. So I've got my parsley here, so I'm going to pick the leaves off and then chop that up into little pieces. Obviously, if you have the gene that makes parsley taste like soap, we just avoid this and throw this in the compost.
We're going to add the Orzo pasta to the boiling water and wait 5 to 7 minutes. Then take it off the burner and keep some of the pasta water and drain the rest.
To a preheated nonstick pan, we're going to add the cut bell peppers and cook both sides until charred. Once the peppers are removed, we're going to add a bit of olive oil, add the meatballs, and cook for a couple minutes, turning occasionally until golden. Then we're going to move meatballs to the one side of the pan. We're going to add our onion, fennel, and spice blend. We're going to cook for 3 to 4 minutes. Then we're going to add the red pepper flakes and the remaining garlic. Then we're going to add our white wine, cooked orzo, and a 1/3 cup of the pasta water. We're going to reduce heat to medium and cook 1 to 3 minutes until meatballs reach an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Then we're going to remove the heat. We're going to add in a bit of butter, parsley, and mix together. So I've got 2 plates here, one I'm going to eat today and one I'm going to eat in a future date because I have no dates. Because we created 18 meatballs, I want to make sure there's an even amount. I'm going to take the rest of my pasta and split that in half as well. If you have one of the tisms, you can just count the pasta in order to make sure it's divided in half correctly. So I've got the Parmesan cheese and the rest of the ricotta. The one I'm eating today, I'm going to dump on top. If you did not notice already that the peppers we cooked earlier are already in the bowl, but this is what it looks like. So let's see how this tastes. Thank you for watching. If you want more recipes or food reviews, please click the follow button.